Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, and I'm out on another walk, and I'm back in Kingston near Lewes in East Sussex, and I'm starting, I guess this must be the west end of the village. The church, which I went to yesterday, is just back down this lane. You've got the manor house to your left, your right, hang on, yeah, well that side, and we've got the South Downs ahead of me. It's up a dirty great big hill, so I'm going to I think this is going to be a bit of a steep walk, but we're going to give it a whirl. And it's a sort of circular walk because I think you get up onto the South Downs way a little bit and then come back down into the village and then round and back up to my car. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Yesterday was so full of rain and wet and wind. What a difference today is. We've got sunshine and it's looking absolutely fantastic. Suddenly, you know, you stop and you start looking at things and the sun shines through places, and it makes it just absolutely worthwhile and wonderful to be out and about. So in front of me I have the beginning of the walk. Now I've seen a cyclist come up, so it can't be that steep if a cyclist is going up it. Who knows? Well, the first thing we've got is this rather beautiful leg up through some delightful woodland, and where there was wind yesterday, some of the sycamore leaves are strewn all over the ground, showing the power of the wind swirling round inside the trees. We've got ash, sycamore here, there's some brambles, stinging nettles, all the usual sort of stuff that you expect. Clay is a little bit damp on the ground, the sort of chalk and clay soil, and no doubt we'll get out into the open as we progress. Right, well, I've got, I guess halfway up, I suppose it must be, and we're now out of the woodland and we start to get some of the views up here on the South Downs, and it's absolutely incredible. As I say, yesterday it was pouring with rain, it was windy and blustery and would have been a bit of a challenge and would have been a bit nondescript coming up here, but now with the blue sky, a little bit of the clouds, and the amazing landscape, it's just fantastic. Really love it. And I notice the red of the berries of the hawthorn, the haws, looking absolutely resplendent as you pass them on the way up. We've still got this massive hill behind me to climb, which we're going to do, and I notice there are a lot of flies flying around me, but the landscape is beautiful. It's not too windy at the moment, although I think I'm in a bit of a hollow here, so protected. It's probably going to be windier the further up we go. My path takes me that way and hopefully not too steep. Let's carry on. This is taxing, very taxing. It's great. I feel like I'm breathing, filling my lungs. It's wonderful. So it's a bit windy now, but just pause here for a moment to give you the opportunity as we get higher and higher to point out some of the landscape here that I can easily recognize. So behind this bush here we've got Mount Caburn, which is a beautiful hill with an Iron Age hill fort on the top at the back end of Lewes, the south end of Lewes, and and then as you make your way along the ridge, you'll come to the spot that Julia and I were talking about the other day when we were in South East, which is a nature walk up by the golf course, right above the cliff. Below the cliff is the Snowdrop Inn pub in Lewes, and Lewes is tucked down there in the valley there. And then you've got the Ouse Valley, I suppose this must be. You've got the River Ouse going through it. You've got some farmland, and then you've got more of the South Downs, which continue on the south, which must be up towards, oh, the name's just gone out of my head, which is so typical. The Beacon up there. I'll put it on the screen as soon as I remember. And then you can make your way that way down towards Eastbourne, and it's beautiful. And the church, which is where I nearly started from, or just up the road from, is just at the foot of this hill. So I haven't really gone very far, but I feel like I've certainly done some good exercise. This is rather spectacular. There's this huge coombe here, this hollow in the hillside. It just drops down. Absolutely beautiful walking along here. It's a bit of a sheer drop, so if you're a bit queasy about heights, as I indeed am, it does pay not to look down. I keep looking down stupidly, and you've just got that terrific view we mentioned earlier. Oh my goodness, it's just stunning. And after yesterday, oh, it's just, what can you say? This is so lovely. Why would anyone want to up sticks and move? But we're not quite at the top. I think it's going to get windy. The top is just there, I think, and then we should get onto the South Downs Way for a little bit, encircle round and drop back down. So almost halfway as far as the walk is concerned. The sun now is coming down. I'm filming in August, and although the weather, we had a heat wave earlier, but although the weather has changed a bit, it's got a little bit hot again climbing up here. So I'm going to take my jumper off, and you may wonder how I carry it. You've got all the wires, I need to sort those out. And the fact is, of course, I do have a camera and a camera bag for changing the lenses on the camera when I want to get close-ups of things and what have you, zoom in. So this would disappear in there, but I don't like to show the camera bag that I carry with me. I just think that looks unprofessional. You can stay behind the camera, you don't see the camera. Anyway, so that will be packed away. I'll sort out my wires in between the next take. Meanwhile, I'm eager to get to the top and get the final view from up there. You gonna come? Come on. Oh my goodness, it is windy up here. This is on the South Downs Way now, and I'm going to not go southwards. I'm going north a little bit, and then I shall be ducking down, hopefully get out of the wind. So apologies that the wind is so bashing on the microphone, but I'll wander down, and as soon as I can get out of the wind, I'll report back. Blimey. Well, I think I'm out of the wind now, pretty much, thank goodness, and I'm on the path down the other side, basically of a giant combe really. It goes down another steep bit that drops down on this little pathway here, a little roadway actually. I did see a Land Rover earlier as I was walking along the South Downs way. It's not a very far bit. It's I don't know, about 500 yards, something like that, and then suddenly you cut down again. I can see behind me here the village of Kingston. There's the windmill. I forget what it's called. Ashbourne, is it? I'll put it on the screen. Interesting because it's got 6 sweeps, and actually I think it generates electricity. It doesn't turn or grind corn anymore, and it's been only fairly recently renovated as far as I know. So you've got this wonderful aspect, but I'm going to make my way down, and I can actually see pretty much the path that I need to go down to get back into Kingston, and then round the other side, past the church and up to my car. So should be easy. Oh, well, that has been an absolutely amazing and very, very lovely walk, and I thoroughly recommend it. So if you're near Lewes and you want a nice, energetic but shortish walk over the South Downs and a good climb with plenty of views, then come down to Kingston, park up if you can near the church, which is just behind me now. It's St Pancras, and follow the route. It's you just simply go up, you come round and you come back down the other end. Lovely, and it's nice to see the church in sunlight. I was here yesterday filming, and it was raining. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the walk. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow, like and subscribe. Press the bell notification, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on another walk. You can of course become a patron and effectively sponsor what I do to help me make more of the videos, which is fantastic. Anyway, till next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.